We have another creepy Chris D'Elia thing.
Okay. They keep coming.
I don't know how into it I am, but apparently D'Elia went on, they discovered a creepy rant D'Elia went on about girls he met online. And this is from TFATK. I like him. I think he does good stuff.
Of course he does.
But like, I'm starting to get to the point with Chris D'Elia things where I'm going, like, there can't be more. Like, every time I see a headline on Chris D'Elia, I'm like, okay, now we're reaching the point with Chris D'Elia where people are reaching. People are trying to create, like, oh, I found a Chris D'Elia thing from like 3 years ago and it could be related to this. And you're like, okay, guys,
they're
now
trying to make it fit.
We're really trying to milk this algorithm. Like you saw it with Schaub and stuff like that, Callan. And it's just like, okay, now we're reaching. Fortunately, it never really got there with Crowder. People kind of got into that and got out of it, and it's pretty responsible. So I'm skeptical of this clip.
We already know D'Elia is a creepy dude, right? You don't need to like really shove it down our throat about how creepy he is.
But if there's more creepy, that would actually surprise me a little bit that we're still getting more creepiness. And I trust TFATK. He usually does a good job. So let's check it out.
This was fucking 7 years ago. When people try to make you uncomfortable, it was 30.
Oh, wow.
Weirdo attempt to come off as a tough guy, but the only thing we can see is a 40-year-old creepy man. Don't believe me? Well, check it out yourself. Bobby Lee, roll the goddamn footage. You wit?
You ever see a fucking 14-year-old? She looks 30.
I've heard this before.
There's no such thing as a 14-year-old girl anymore. Oh, yeah. Like when somebody, one time, this was fucking 7 years ago. When people try to make you uncomfortable with some shit that they're going to bring up.
I was wondering who that was next to him.
Ted Bundy.
They put Ted Bundy next to Chris
Oh, you didn't
D'Elia.
know that? Yeah, that's absolutely Ted Bundy.
Oh, I love this. So this is like an old podcast that they
The whole joke was that Chris looks like his son or something.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. I fucking eat that shit for breakfast, bro. I eat it up. I love it. One time I was at the Laugh Factory, this was fucking years ago, and this girl came up to me in front of other people and said to me, hey, you asked me to hang out on, she was a Facebook friend and we were fucking whatever. She was like, yeah, you...
Oh. Do you think that hesitation came from the fact that he's accused of using social media to kind of set these girls up?
Yes.
And then in this story, he has to admit that this was a Facebook thing? Ruh-roh. Don't hesitate. You got to lean in. If you're going to rant, brother.
And we were fucking.
Dude,
I just cracked my back. That was so like.
Wouldn't that be weird if he just like came out like on a podcast and just went, no, I'm going to lean into the accusations. Anyway, there was a girl. I met her on Facebook. I bent her over a table at the comedy club and I fucked the shit out of her while she screamed, I'm not sure about this.
He goes with the idea of, well, they're saying all this shit about me anyways. What's the matter?
Yeah, he pulls an I am whatever you say I am gimmick.
Right.
I guess.
And Eminem says, don't involve me.
Don't involve me in this, you piece of shit.
Asked me to fucking hang out on MySpace or fucking Facebook or something.
MySpace?
He's old.
And she thought she was going to make me embarrassed in front of her friends. And I felt like I became the Hulk. And I looked at her and I said, yeah, I did, yeah. And I fucking hung it out there to dry, dude. You gonna hand me some fucking wet laundry? Dude, you're gonna hand me some fucking wet laundry like I don't have a fucking clothesline? Are you kidding me?
TFATK, and I know we watch each other's stuff, and I'm not, you know me, I don't criticize TFATK. I like him. I think he does great work.
I know.
But I want to say this, and I don't want TFATK to take it the wrong way. You owe Ted Bundy an apology. I don't know if you have to make it to his living daughter. I don't know if you have to make it to any other family members that are out there, but he is far more unhinged than Ted Bundy. Well, I mean, Ted Bundy kept his shit together while he was crazy.
Look at that face, dude.
Oh, my God.
That smile and those eyes really are something.
She thought she was gonna fucking make me feel uncomfortable in front of a bunch of guys and girls she came with at the Laugh Factory about hanging out. And she thought I was gonna fucking stand there with a wet sweater. Like, what am I gonna do with this? Nope. I fucking looked at her in the eyes and I said, yup. And I threw that shit in the dryer.
The person?
She took that girl and he threw her in her dryer.
Oh, see, now Bundy's on his side.
And she turned, now Bundy's like, oh, I never thought of that one. That's a good one.
Right.
God, Chris.
I'm unoriginal.
Chris, you're a creative creep. I got to tell you. Did you fuck her after you took her out of the dryer? I'm curious.
She shrunk, obviously.
Yes, she came out a midget. She came out looking like Lila Hart.
Oh, and that's just adorable.
That is, she was very cute.
She's very pretty, by the way. Every time I see her pictures. Oh.
So Chris D'Elia wants to prove to people he's not a creep towards women by giving crazy eyes and yelling about how he psychologically abused a woman at a comedy club who came to see him.
Yes, because he doesn't seem unhinged in this at all.
No, he comes off very responsible.
She's the crazy
And guess
one.
what? She felt fucking stupid after that. She didn't know what to say.
Well, Chris, it could be that this face made her feel threatened and scared.
That is a terrifying face.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really...
You know what the funny thing is here is, like, on the left, you just have some dude, like, accused with reasonable, like, evidence.
This guy killed
being
dozens
creepy.
of people.
That guy killed dozens of people, and that guy is scaring me worse right now.
This guy, you'd rather have a beer with this guy than this guy. At
Probably.
this point. Yeah.
And I'd like to hear whatever interview that is.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You'd want to do it at a well-lit bar. And take
he's
your
not
own,
walking me to my car.
Yeah, and take your own vehicles, and you leave after the main entree, and he stays for dessert.
Volkswagen Beetles for me.
You make him have his hands above the table at all times.
Hand check.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah. Dude, you're gonna make me feel uncomfortable?
You keep going.
That's right. You don't make Chris D'Elia feel uncomfortable. Chris D'Elia makes girlies feel uncomfortable. So do your laundry, I guess. Is he doing like a Jordan Peterson thing? Wash your sweater, bucko.
Clean your room.
Yes, that's right.
He just keeps going, though, on the same
I
thing.
want to drown in cum.
Exactly.
Does that scare anyone else that he is so hung up on this and like the guilt he feels about whatever thing he did that he can't stop talking about it?
You know what? I was wrong. He should stop addressing this.
I got fucking judo moves with that shit, man.
Yeah, of course.
I've bombed in front of 450 people at the Irvine Improv.
How many people can fit in a courtroom? I just want to see if he could break that record.
300?
someday.
I don't know. I'd like to revert back to an earlier segment in the show where Aaron's talking about broken comedians and how they probably need help.
Yeah. This guy makes Joey Diaz look like fucking Sigmund Freud.
I want to point out something else between these two fine fellas here on the screen. One of them did not feel guilty about shit they did, so they never felt the need to talk about it. And one of them feels very guilty and cannot stop talking about the things he did.
One of these two men on your screen eventually admitted to the terrible things he did.
You think that you're going to come up in front of 7 people and say, hey, I remember you used to ask me to hang out on Facebook or MySpace and make me feel gulpy?
No.
Honestly.
No, what she was doing, Chris, was saying, hey, remember me? You wanted to hang out on Facebook or MySpace. Do you know why she said that, Chris? Not to make you feel gulpy, you guilty fuck. It's probably because you asked her to hang out on Facebook one day. That could be it. I mean, we could Occam's razor this thing.
Will you tell me, please, why they always look the part?
Because you can't hide it. You can't hide who you are.
I don't think on some level that you can hide crazy.
I can't remember who said it. Was it Mark Twain who said, if you always tell the truth, you never have to remember anything?
Yeah, you don't have to remember it. You're fine.
This guy's got a big memory.
This guy has like files.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think I'm going to do a hard swallow for that?
No, you want her to... Never mind.
Give me all the laundry. I'll dry it fucking all.
You're like me, Chris. You need to do some underarm work.
Okay, but did you wash it yet? Because I have a feeling you have a lot of dirty laundry.
There could be some period blood stains on there.
They go from like 6 to 25.
Is this the Red Bar song?
They go from 6 to 25.
Yeah,
it is.
They go from 6.
Tapping skins.
I mean, hell, it sounds like the girl was just trying to point out that they knew each other.
Right. The girl just came up to him and was like, yeah, we talked on Facebook and you said we could hang out sometime.
How about
You want to wash my sweater, cunt?
Did we just glaze over the fact, too, that he thought that was really cool and fun that he looks like Ted Bundy? That he posted about it and all that? We joked about it, you and I did, in Hogs and Heifers when one of the the hoe-ass bartenders that we loved put their glasses on you and like, you kind of look like Mr. Bundy. I'm going to stay away from you. Haha. You didn't post it.
Then again, I did end up killing that girl.
I think I posted it, actually. I'm like, haha. Oh, wait. She's no longer with us. I liked her.
It was a joke.
She was a cute blonde.
I was only kidding. Yeah, and Indus Buzz Biz Dizdis Buzz says, clean your room, bucko, and do meth. No, in fairness to Jordan, it was benzos, I believe.
There's a Tap and Skin song about that, too. We should go through his library.
Fucking Tap and Skins, man. He's all
Put him
over
on
that
benzos.
shit.
And it was about Jordan Peterson.
Yeah. What the fuck was that even, says Ian Jaw. I was just waiting for him to show us his business cards. Yeah. Have you ever seen Crack Amico's song about Dalia? No, I haven't. Crack Amico.
I will say, if you need some bangers for like your bonfires or your boat time this weekend, Tap and Skins has
Tap
some
and
good
Skins
ones.
does a good job.
I will listen to his shit unironically.
All right. Is Crack Amico different than Zach Amico? Are these different guys? Or is that the same? Because I know Zach Amico, but I guess
Too many amigos for me. I don't know.
Crack Amico now. This is Crack Amico. It's called Predator. This came out 3 months ago.
Oh, really, dude? Oh, there's a ring of pedophilia that the top producers know about and confide in each other in and keep kids and pass them around and fuck them? Oh, really, dude?
Yeah, I mean, there is. I mean,
That is scary.
I mean, just because your dad worked in the business and you feel the need to protect him, I mean, Chris D'Elia has one of the guiltiest consciences. Consciences. I've had 3/4 of a beer. He has one of the guiltiest consciences that I've ever seen.
You're pretty.
And this is how you know life reps.
Hey, no dance, bitch, you know the deal. Tap my name on your wrist so I know it's real. Bitches over 20, there's just no appeal. Beat the box young like I'm Holyfield. I feel like a predator, a predator, a predator. Fuck the money and the fame, I'm a predator, a predator, a predator. What's my motherfucking name? I ain't playing with you bitches. I got a family, I ain't staying with you bitches. Fuck that, ain't no code, but I've been praying on you bitches. Pull up with daddy's milk and spread on you bitches. And my wife don't know the difference. What's your Snapchat and what's your OnlyFans? Oh, you only 16, what's your Instagram? Baby, where your bottle at? I hope you like to drink. I'm mostly sober, but I brought you this Moscato pink. You don't even gotta think, I can do it for you. Move you in a house with 30 bitches and record
This is a
you.
good
If
fucking
I get
song.
caught, I'll apologize on video and lie to my audience and wife as I live my double life as a predator.
Good fucking jam.
It is.
Predator. I ain't never gonna stop. I'm a predator. A predator.
Oh, that's right. He played a pedophile, too, on a TV show.
I was going to bring that up. He played a pedophile on a TV show.
They figured
He agreed to that.
They figured
By the
if they
way.
got him, it would be cheaper to shoot because they could just use some Ring doorbell footage.
And if you're him, he's thinking like, oh shit, guys, if I came out and just played a pedophile, there's no way they'd actually think I was one.
Right, hide in plain sight. Exactly.
Yeah, a predator. To the day I drop, all I do is pray, pray, pray. All I do is pray, pray, pray.
Chris Hansen.
All I do is pray, pray, pray. All I do is pray, pray, pray. I woke up feeling like a Huxtable, hustling. All these hoes I'm hustling. Give that Robitussin, no discussion, then I'm busting it. If she ain't lose consciousness, I ain't even bothering. In your hood with a sweater on, and this your bitch I'm rogering. I'm in a drop top like Adolf, and I'm about to hit the gas. I'm a quaalude and a prelude, and it's going very fast. Say you saw me in commercials, and I always made you laugh. But this jello ain't the only thing I'm putting in your ass. I'm a beast, I'm a dog, I'm a problem. Heathcliff Hux, I'm your motherfucking father. I take a bitch and put the bitch to sleep. Deadly silent, you won't hear repeat. I'm in television every week. Who would ever guess that I'm a freak? No one.
Oh, so okay, so now this is the Cosby part, and he did a
I'm
D'Elia verse
subscribing to this guy.
and a Cosby verse. Fucking Crack
Dude.
Amico, man. Here, we'll let people hear the rest of it.
You're getting very sleepy. Trust me, I'm a doctor. I'm just taking out my pee-pee. Such a funny guy that I'll make everyone believe me. BC, bitch, it's easy. I'm a fucking predator. A predator. A predator. Dropping comments on your your page. I'm a predator, a predator, a predator. When I'm off the stage, all I do is rape, rape, rape. All I do is rape, rape, rape. All I do is rape, rape, rape. All I do is rape, rape, rape.
Oh, see, he was saying pray. He wasn't saying. Well, and Bill Cosby kind of hid in plain sight, just like
yes, he did.
D'Elia did when he did the barbecue sauce thing
Oh, yeah.
on the Cosby Show. Fuck, that's a good song.
That was a good song. You cannot be caught listening to it without the video, of course, because then can't sing that.
Pray. He's saying pray, pray, pray.
Prey.
Yes.
I don't know if Tappin' Skins song can hold up to that one.
Fuck, that was
And
good.
then Tappin' Skins is damn good about a lot of shit.
Kyle W. with $5 says he's the Daniel Day-Lewis of playing a pedo. Yeah, he jumps right into that role and just...
He's a method actor.
He's a method actor. Thank you very much, buddy. By the way, for tomorrow, you guys are 2:55 away already. So it's basically, it's an evening show goal for a morning show tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for your help and your support.
Laughing Lion says sending thoughts
Yes.
and prayers.
Awesome Taiwan says D'Elia has a rap song under his pseudonym Chank Smith. River Pig uploaded it. Look up Chank Smith River Pig. Oh, God, we might save that for tomorrow.
So wait, D'Elia made his own rap song and thought it was good?
Well, I remember that he did that shitty Eminem impression.
Yeah, he did. From Rap, was it Rap God or something like that?
I'm not even talking about the song. I'm talking about when he did it like in his car.
I'm trying to remember if it was the right thing.
He did one in his car and he did one in his garage, and it was just fucking terrible. It was so bad. Frank Herbert says crack is the truth. I don't Crack Amico, is that so? Again, I feel like an old man now, but is that different than Zach Amico, Louis J. Gomez's co-host? Has he changed? Has he now gotten a new gimmick and he's cracked Amico?
I'm sure there's more than one Amico.
There's another famous guy who's into boxing that I would like to spar with sometime. That could be kind of fun. Is Louis J. Gomez. He would be fun. Sam Hyde and Louis J. Gomez.
We'll start making some connections.
Make
reach
some connections.
Out.
Say, hey, do you look?
Nothing is impossible.
I don't want to go to Rhode Island, Sam. Do you care to come to the big city of Minnesota and perhaps get a little sparring done?
Are you saying that Minnesota is a city? You want
Yes.
to come to the big city of
Most
Minnesota?
people think that Minnesota, it's like Africa being a country. You know, a lot of people think that Minnesota is just one city. Cerberus with $2 says it was Homicide by Logic, April. That was the Eminem song that he did.
Oh, okay.
Frank Herbert says he's in the Gas Digital universe and he's based off the name Zach Amico. So it's not, okay, Crack Amico, Zach Amico, two different people. Farron on TV says no, he started out as a writer roots and was in the stand-up scene. Whitney Cummings had him play her boyfriend on her show. Ugh, she was too old.
Fun.